What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the changes that are coming to YouTube. I was working on some scripts for some other videos that I want to do, and I felt like I wasn't ready to actually shoot those yet. I haven't put the time in that I would like to, but it did get me thinking that as I prepare to start posting more on YouTube, that there are big changes coming to the platform, and hopefully they're gonna help the channel overall. This news is a week or so old, and I know a lot of people might come in the comments to say, oh, you're so behind, we already knew that. This is for those who might have missed it, so if that's you, let me know down in the comments below. This is coming from YouTube's Made on YouTube event. They had, I think it would be about a week ago. By the time this comes up, it'll probably been about 2 weeks. And these tools and features range from anywhere from new AI features as well as new community-driven things that I think is gonna help grow up and coming YouTube channels, hopefully like this one, still sub 1,000 subscribers. Hit the button if you want to help out with that. I'm just gonna run down through them very quickly, and if you guys want to follow up to deep dive into any of them, again, let me know down in the comments below. All right, I'm gonna cover the AI stuff first, and then we'll get into the community-driven aspects that they're gonna be bringing over to YouTube. Now, first you got Dream Screen. Now, Dream Screen is gonna be the thing that they've been talking about for YouTube Shorts, where you're gonna be able to basically put in a prompt for AI to generate you a background. This is gonna be really great for shorts specifically, I think, mainly to generate backgrounds and imagery, and you could do it for voiceover, use it as like your B-roll or something like that. So, you know, you often have those pages that will have shorts where they're just doing voiceover, showing captions, and then showing images behind it, or little short clips and videos. That's gonna basically be able to help out with that. Or if you basically wanted to green screen yourself out when you shoot your videos, and then put that generative image behind you, so that way you have like something a little custom that basically you create with the tools directly on YouTube. It's apparently gonna be powered by something called VO, which is Google's DeepMind generative video model. Bunch of nerd stuff. Most people probably don't care about any of that, but the point being is it's coming, and it is currently available in the US, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. Next up on AI, and it feels like they took this directly from vidIQ. I lost a little bit of my light, guys. Let me brighten that up for you. So they're also gonna be including something in YouTube Studio called the Brainstorm Buddy. Come up with new ideas, draft thumbnails and outlines with the upgraded Inspiration tab in YouTube Studio, live by the end of 2024. From the looks of this, they are completely overhauling the Inspiration tab. Currently, you can kind of use it to scour YouTube and get a couple of suggestions for things that might do well in search, or video ideas, and seeing videos within certain concepts or ideas based on like what you put to search across YouTube. But now you're gonna full on be able to come up with thumbnails and even outlines for your videos, which is gonna help overall if you are someone like me who does not do well with scripting your videos. And even with coming up with new ideas, now instead of necessarily using ChatGPT and kind of throwing it suggestions from YouTube, I assume this is gonna have a direct link to YouTube's entire search engine and search history. So when you're trying to find ideas, it can actually use videos that exist on YouTube to help you come up with your ideas. Definitely really cool. I know a lot of people shy away from AI, and there are certain reasons to definitely do so, but if you haven't been using it to create content, you might want to get started because it is definitely here to stay. But let's talk more about the more community-driven updates that are going to be coming over to YouTube. This post is the one that caught my attention the most. The hype is real. Your community can play a part in your journey by hyping up your content. Get enough points to land on the leaderboard so your content can get seen by more people. Available to creators with 500 to 500K in the TWTRBR and rolling out to more markets next year. I have no idea what any of those acronyms mean. I assume it's talking about regions, but you get the point. Now, I will say a lot of people have had some disagreements on where they are capping being able to utilize this new feature. Some feel that 500K subscribers, you have enough of an audience that you don't necessarily need another leg up or anything. I have seen some feedback that maybe they should lower the cap to 100K subscribers, which I think is fair. I think if you've done enough to receive a silver play button, that you've got enough of a base that maybe you don't necessarily need the leg up that the hype feature is going to give you. One thing that I thought was interesting, let me find it here for a second. I got it. The Black Hokage actually pointed out that this is not actually a new feature. It's really an old feature that they've now revamped. So someone had talked about how the new hype feature was low-key genius, and he pointed out that it's not really that genius, it's them reintroducing something that they should have never taken away. He said, I'm a dinosaur creator, so I remember when YouTube used to have charts for rising stars. It's how I initially gained traction. They had charts for videos that saw a spike in views, comments, or likes. It was removed because the COD YouTubers abused the system by making people engage with their videos in exchange for being entered in a giveaway. Probably plays a role in the fact of why you're now no longer allowed to say, subscribe to my channel to be entered into a giveaway. Either way, I'm happy to see a return, and I hope they have some defenses in place to keep people from abusing the hype feature. Creators shouldn't be allowed to tell their viewers to hype up their content in a video, because someone who has 400K will have an even larger advantage over those with 500K. It should all be organic or run the risk of losing access to the feature on your channel. And this points out something that I was a little bit worried about. Obviously with TikTok, Instagram Reels, and even YouTube Shorts, there were times where exploits were utilized, such as like, remember there was a whole 7-second trend, like make your video 7 seconds, put enough text on the screen that it takes more than 7 seconds for someone to read it. And so that way you get that replay value and then get boosted over into the feed. I guess also draws the concern of people with 300, 400K being at a much higher advantage, even to those who have 100K. So YouTube maybe thinking about lowering that height of the cap might be a good idea. However, I actually did talk with Roberto Blake, who he was in attendance at the Made on YouTube event, and they gave a little bit more specifications than the original post on Twitter did, which said that for the hype feature, you can only hype, I think, 3 video, like you as a viewer only gets a certain amount of hypes per week. I want to say that it's like 3, and videos that are eligible to be hyped have to be posted within the last 7 days of you viewing it from a specific tab on YouTube. It's not gonna be trending, but it's gonna be something within like the Explore tab, I believe. So as a viewer, you have to be viewing the content from that tab, and then also it be posted within the last 7 days, and you have an available allocated hype in order to use it. So you won't be able to tell your subscribers, hey, go to my channel right now and hype the latest video, because they won't actually have access to the feature by viewing the video directly from your channel. So hopefully those systems that are in place are gonna be good enough to help avoid any exploits. Y'all let me know down in the comments below if you think that there are still some flaws that you see there. When we were discussing it, it didn't sound like many people could find a way to get around that, but I'm sure there are some that maybe we just didn't think of. YouTube's also gonna be introducing communities, which is gonna basically almost be like them trying to eat into the Discord market. People will actually have a community hub that as subscribers and members of your community can come together and chat with each other. You can get more direct interaction with them. And I believe that it says the comments tab is also getting a bit of a revamp, so that way it integrates with the community hub seamlessly. It looks like it will actually help you connect with more viewers by your comment section actually having a community spotlight. So showcasing different viewers within your community who have commented a lot recently, or I assume maybe they've been watching a few more of your videos back to back. So that's really cool. It's gonna give another way to connect with your viewer on YouTube. You're not having to send them somewhere else. I do still think there's gonna be value in having things like a Discord community or sending people over to your live streams, connect with you directly. Say if you don't live stream on YouTube, for example. But still, this just gives another avenue to find people where they're at, rather than, because you don't even understand how many people you lose the more clicks you ask them to do. If you ask someone to click off of your video, go to your Discord, so click that link, go and click to be invited into that, and then whatever Discord rules you have, obviously they might have to verify themselves, or if they don't have a Discord, they have to make a Discord. This just makes it so if they're on YouTube and they just prefer to stay on YouTube, they can still connect with you as the creator. And then there was a small thing about monetization. It looks like they're gonna have gifting for vertical live streams, very similar to TikTok. You know, TikTok has like the sending hats, sunglasses, galaxies, all of that stuff. It says that they're gonna have jewels now, and viewers can unlock virtual gifts to send at any time to their favorite creators during vertical live streams. Another little fun monetization thing, if that's your cup of tea. Don't know if it's something I'll be utilizing, but especially in the event that TikTok gets banned, I guess a lot of the NPC streamers can at least come over to YouTube and get a similar experience. That was all of it. That's really all I had on my mind. I appreciate you guys for sticking around if you didn't know about the YouTube updates coming. now you do. I am going to get back to work on scripting. I'm not gonna lie, this video might have been more procrastination than anything else, but I hope that you found it helpful. And if there were any YouTube features that were made on YouTube that I missed, please feel free to let me know down in the comments below. I'm just one person. I can only remember so much, and I just went with the thread that I remembered seeing. I know it's been 3 weeks. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna be trying to get things more frequently. Stay tuned for some more vertical content as well. Got some tech content that I'd like to bring to you guys. And be sure to follow me on social media. Links will be in the description down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Or traffic on your own necessarily without